The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope we're all ready to make some money from the markets this morning, which is the goal of the week. At least it's my goal of the week. Take a look at the markets overnight here in a minute. Things are kind of weird, looking weird right now. Not quite sure what's going on. And so, okay, ES overnight. It's rising up most of the night. Slow rise. Consolidated for a little bit right before Europe, and then rose up more. Pulled back a little bit, kind of consolidating now. We have a range of about 52 points. And Q, same move, of course. And there we have a range of about 224 points. Kappa, been kind of flat. Came down, came up. About 140 ticks. Gold's been kind of, look at all the, wow, those 15-minute candles. Every single one was wicking up to that SMA line. Wow, that would have been hard to play. But, and really only has about a 7-point range. UltraBond also looks a little yucky. Double top though, interesting. And less than a point of range. Well, UltraBond really hasn't gone anywhere. 27 ticks of range. Crude made it up almost to 121 right in the opening candle, and then fell sharply back under 119, and that was the range, about 2 points. NQ sending a signal. NQ's being interesting right now. We'll get back to that in 1 second. And sorry about the banging, guys. 87.5. So it looks like about a little over 200 ticks of range on natural gas as it heads back up toward 9. Well, one person here. Doesn't really matter. So here we are. And it looks like we have smaller moves right now. Now this was a decent move up. Back here. We moved down here by 15. But here, this is, then it almost immediately reversed. Now it's just, this is interesting. I'm not sure what's going on here. Getting that short signal. Bands are closing. I gotta wait until, I mean, it just fired 3 different signals in the past 8 minutes. So we'll wait. Focusing mostly on NQ. today. But for now, nothing there I can play anyway. Crude's been coming down here in the last 10-15 minutes. Start the morning up $45 on the Gauntlet account. I don't think we have any news this morning. But let me check that just to make sure. No scheduled news this morning. Not even anything really tomorrow either. Thank you. Again, sending the short signal, but at this point, this is not a lot of activity or small candles this time of morning. So we're watching and waiting here. Yes, just as confused right now. YM as well. Yes, sending that second short signal. I don't know. Now I'm thinking short again. I think this might have been a pullback from this. I don't know. Hard to tell. I'll stay out of this for now. Not sure what we're doing here. Interesting. So it definitely looks like we have a looking for smaller moves this morning. Just interesting. I know we're just gonna stay out until this starts playing out, maybe. I don't know. I could go short here, looking for a small move. Our bands are about 14 points apart. So this looks like it wants to try and force its way down. Wait, why is that NQ 622? Oh crap. No, 622 is right. Wait. Why is... do I not have data? Oh, I don't have data. How about that? Glad I noticed that. Oh, there we go. Now I have data. Also have breakfast. Since no one's talking and there's not much going on, I'm gonna eat breakfast quick. This is kind of creeping down here. Back a couple points. This is a very slow morning right so far, except for Crude. Crude's just dumping. I'll continue to eat since there's nothing going on. So it does look like I maybe should have took the short here. It's come down 6 points, so could have went for a quick scalp. Or maybe more, we'll see where it goes. with a quick pop-up here. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. Slow morning so far. We're watching and waiting, focusing on NQ this morning. Right now it's slow, so I'm going to continue to eat my eggs and watch and wait and wait and watch. Hello, Michael. How are you doing? Good evening. Give me 1 second. I'm finishing my eggs. The cause of the gap up? I don't know. Hi, Leonardo. I'm just trying to figure out why everything's so slow right now. We are slowly now grinding down, but consider going short here or here. But you can see it's really not moving at any fast pace. No news this morning. I mean, I'll go back through financial juice, but there's no schedule news this morning, and there's nothing. On Monday, U.S. equity index futures rose as Beijing's latest step to loosen COVID restrictions infused a ray of hope into the markets that have been spooked by inflation and rate hike fears. Contracts on the tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 and the S&P 500 rose more than 1%, boosted by news that Chinese officials are planning to loosen restrictions on ride-hailing giant Didi Global and other U.S.-listed tech companies. In pre-market trading, Didi's stock jumped as high as 52%. Apple increased 1.6%. Tesla surged after falling almost 9% at Friday's close, and Amazon.com crept higher after enacting a 20-for-1 stock split. There we go. Hey, that kind of sounded like a newscaster. That was pretty cool. Oh, look at that drop quick. So as soon as I take my eye off the ball, drops down. That was a 13-point drop, continuing to go. As soon as I talk about why it's going up higher, it comes down lower. Should have taken that short. But did not. So we'll wait for our next opportunity. Good morning, CBR. How'd your AI do overnight? Yeah. Uh, so there's our move down. So went from slow to fast real quick. How was everybody's weekend? Do anything fun? I had a lot of fun. I analyzed charts for hours. I lost connection overnight too, so I wonder. I bet your Rhythmic had a problem at some point. My Ninja Trader, it wasn't off, but it was like orange, and I had to disconnect and reconnect. Oh, big pop up back up here. 12.5 point candle. These are the candles that always give me fits. I hate when a candle comes up all the way up from a band to an SMA. Oftentimes, you see the SMAs turned white, but oftentimes this will revert. Big candle out of the blue will reverse on the next candle. Did send me obviously a double long, so not jumping in there. Gonna try focusing totally on NQ today, or for the most part. Try and keep my focus on one place. We won't just, I won't just stare at the NQ chart here on the stream the entire day because I don't want to, be boring, but we'll kind of, watch that. I have some new ideas here that I'm trying out. Let me know, guys, if you see that the stream quality is bad today. My internet provider is sucking today and not giving me what I should get. I'm only getting 83. YouTube's yelled at me a couple times about not enough data quality. So you see here, I should have taken this along up about 7.5 points here. This is trading more like an evening time than a morning time, though. There's a pullback. Crude came down nicely there. You can see we wouldn't have gotten 15. We would have gotten about 7.5 so far off this. That's what I'm looking for now in the evenings. Expecting more here in the mornings, approaching 8 o'clock. Hi, hello, Tape Face. I have two accounts, the TCP and the Gauntlet, both through Earn to Trade. So I haven't taken any trades on the TCP, so no money there. And on the Gauntlet account, I'm up $45. Welcome to the stream. I know it's the first time you talked, because I would remember that name. If it's the first time here, welcome. It looks like I should have taken that long. And I need to write down to study this. How often candles like this work. I seem to have a bias against them, but I have a feeling they work more often than not, and I'm just not realizing it. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here. Gold pulling back. Crude trying to come up. So we're gonna go the 15 that I've been looking for. Just hit it, hit that target. And we're rising up. High of the session, 12,751. So we're only about 14 points from there. Top of the hour. See what kind of movement, if we get anything here. Gold. Try to rise up as well. Still trying to figure out a best way to separate those Nightbot commands. I don't have TICKSTRIKE up. I'm not even sure I still have TICKSTRIKE subscription. So once again, I have nothing for that top right-hand corner. Gotta figure out something to go up there. So while things are still slow here, let's look at some 15-minute charts, shall we? And first off, let's look at the NQ 15-minute chart. You can see last night on the 15-minute chart, we got this beautiful reversal candle, and I'm playing the 1-minute chart, so I really didn't pay attention to that. Playing a new strategy there, but that's a beautiful reversal candle that wicked down, couldn't hold, came back up. Jumping in there, you can see could have came up about 80 points throughout the evening. And we had this consolidation period. This is another nice kind of a reversal candle, not as good as that one, but wick down, green up, and then you can see it started this next leg up. This leg up was actually bigger than the other one, just a bit, about 90 points. But it's been very scattered here since this consolidation. Copper really hasn't given us much. Came down nicely here. That short signal fired Friday, so wouldn't have really played that. Wouldn't have played that long there either. Could have played possible reversal there, but it wasn't much. So copper didn't really give us much. Looking at the currencies, kind of a scattered. Here's the yen. Came up, of course, right at the open. Pulled back. Not the open, but the Asia open. Pull back. Nice bounce off the SMA. Up. Kind of a double top there, which led to this failure down. But none of these signals have been wonderful. This one was a decent one, but definitely not as much movement overnight. We already, as I was coming on, we talked about gold. That's just an ugly chart. I mean, you could have got some money off of, especially riding this, if you go with the SMA line, rode up. But this is just ugly looking. All these wicks. Sending a long signal there now, about 1.5 on this 15-minute candle. Platinum was a lot more smoother. Even silver was a little bit more smooth, especially here in the evening. And Q's pulling back to its SMA. Gold's continuing to head up. The bonds just dropped. The bond 11 ticks there. Of course, Crude just made a new low of the day. Nope, I'm still doing beer money. My goal is to transition away from that within the next couple months. But for now, I'm still there. And I'll never totally 100% transition away from it. Just because, I've been a member of that community for years. And even if I'm making millions, which I don't ever expect to make millions, but you know, hypothetically, I still use certain programs to save money and whatever. Because, and I hope to still be able to give back to that community in other ways. Over if I do start having major financial success, I have some ideas. This is a beautiful signal natural gas right here. This would have been, this is a, right here, 88.805 up to 9031. It's about a $1,300 move, riding right along that moving average. Nice little bounce there. Boop. But I am so tired of MTurk. I'm so tired of surveys. I'm so tired of that mind-numbing stuff that just can't wait to have that part of beer money in my past. For anyone's following BTC, you see we got above 31,000. I do not have any BTC. So here's NQ coming down to the SMA line. Possible bounce here. Or EMA. I'm sure you're using a 20 EMA instead of an SMA now, and there's bounce 5 points. So we'll watch this. I do want to, obviously playing my signals here is my safest play, but I do want to start getting better at this as well. Came down, bounced on that SMA. Once I got that first green candle, that'd have been good confirmation for a move. And let's see where this goes. So far, it's already going up 9, 12. There's 12 points. Looking for 15. Wow, big burst up. It's the new high of the day. Burst through the high of the day. So new high of the day is 12,757. Immediate pullback once it did, but that would have given us 15 points as well right there. Long signal is firing on the 15-minute chart. I don't like it as much on the 15-minute though. And yep, see, pull back right back down off that burst. It's pulled down 15 points. Checking to see whether that was caused by any news. Don't see anything popping on financial juice. But there is a quick reminder that you should always be watching for news headlines. You should always be watching for upcoming things that might affect the market. So I use financialjuice.com. On the side here, you have the calendar of everything that's coming up in just about every country that matters. Like here, you can see that on Wednesday we have wholesale inventories and so on and so forth. You can also see what's expected overnight from other countries. And here, this is an up-to-date, in the middle here, up-to-date timeline of anything that might be affecting the markets. If anything's, if anything's like really important, they outline it in red, or what they think is important. Like India's in talks to increase Russian oil imports. How nice of them. Bank of America expects 150 basis points of ECB rate hikes. So it's definitely good to keep up with what's going on as you're trading the markets so you don't get surprised. Copper. Copper sending a long signal there. It's a nice, yeah, 28 tick, 15-minute candle. It did hit that third band and pulling back a little bit. Gold's also rising up. I think gold's at a new daily high as well. It's touching it. New daily high was 1859.2. This big 15-minute candle just made a new high by one tick. 3-point candle. Crude. Just sticking there at the daily low. So tape face, do you have any background in trading at all, or is this all brand new to you? Gold wicking down. Well, let me know how I can help you. I am not a professional trader yet, and honestly, I'm not a consistent trader yet, but I'm getting there. My main problem is trader psychology. I don't trust myself. I have a great strategy that back tests well, but I don't execute it well because I don't trust myself, but I'm working on that. It's amazing how much psychology plays in all this. It really is. Markets are definitely slower this morning with a couple little bursts here and there. Gold's pulling back up to that wick. Oh yeah, definitely trade in a simulator. Uh, you know, find a strategy like simulate, do a simulator. Gold pulling down to that SMA line. You can see here this gold pullback is kind of predictable. Did hit that fourth standard deviation Bollinger Band, pulled down, and now we've seen a next candle down a point and a half. That really went up. It's already dropped 3 points from that high. I definitely understand that tape. That's why I like using earn a trade, where it's just the cost of the evaluation. I mean, you definitely should practice before you ever go into the evaluation. Give yourself the best chance to pass. But at least you're not like risking blowing your own money in a real account. And then you can, if you pass, then you can blow their money. Hopefully you don't blow their money, but if you do, it's their money, not yours. Thank you. Pulling down below that SMA line or EMA line, getting the blue line. Line. Oh, sorry. Short signal firing there. Hate it there. I hate when it fires there. Just hate it. We will double short. Okay, so I jumped in here on this short signal. I'm not 100% sure about this here, so we're in with 5 micros. I'm going to stop down slightly. See where this goes. There we go. It's here about 12,730. It's struggling. Let's see if we can get through that little bit of resistance. You see, we consolidated in this area just a little bit back here, so it is a possible bounce area. It does seem to want to bounce. It's back up to my entry point. See if we can get some momentum downward. Good morning, Matt. I don't like the way that we zoom in here. I don't like the way the Bollinger Bands are starting to kind of cradle the price action. I needed to push them down. Gold's made a nice move down, same direction here. For gold's been the better move. Straightening out here a bit, consolidating. Only about 2 points under my entry. Back up to my entry. Oh, there. Oh, nice move down here. There we go. Came down to about 725. So we hit 722 for a low. Target is 719. Four of my 5 micros were cashed out there, and then I'll try to use one as a runner. If we continue down. Not really liking this though. This might come all the way back on me. Yep, that's what it's doing. So I could have cashed out. I didn't. Tried to give it some room. Maybe I should have gave it less room, considering the price action we've seen today. But this morning, I mean, we have been starting to get 15 points regularly. Now we're coming back up to the SMA. I mean, it's up. Yeah, I'm sorry, up to my entry point. Let's see if it bounces here. My stops moved to where it's only a 3-point stop. If I get stopped out. Back down to 12,730. Yep, okay, we got stopped out. So we took a small loss. Winner turned into a loser there, which I don't like, but I, wow, big move up here. So just burst up there by 10 points. That was a bummer. So looking at this, if I zoom into the chart, this candle here was kind of a reversal candle. I should have taken it off the table there. Once I saw this candle, I did not. Should have, and I was hoping for a bounce off the SMA line or EMA line. It didn't happen. Now I have a long signal firing here, and I'm not sure about it either. Seems like short is not the order of the day right now. Seems like it wants to go up, although we did get a nice short back here. But, yeah. Still up $14. So, by having the trailing stop, I did negate my losses somewhat. See, this is why I have issues with candles that send me signals right in the middle there. See, next candle pull back. And this might be a reversal back down. So now, I did say that, my trailing did keep me from a bigger loss, but it's going to be interesting to see if this comes back down. If I hadn't trailed it, I might still be in the trade. So we'll watch that as well. About 1 hour from the bell. How was your weekend, Matt? Gold, so gold hit that new high of the day and it's now fallen 7 points since. The 15-minute chart on NQ right now looks ugly. Look at that. Move back down there on gold. And now just NQ's hanging on its SMA. So we sit and watch. Now I'll wait again. ES trying to pop up. Definitely slower price action this morning so far. Thank you everyone for joining me this morning. Over an hour in. One loss so far. If you're liking the content, I would appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. If you're new, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Always feel free to ask any questions, comments, statements, insults. gold keeps coming up to that line, bouncing off of it. ES that ended up being a good long signal there on ES. Yeah, I guess NQ's not going to send me a fresh long signal because it never went short. So I would have got stopped out anyway on that. So it's good I moved it. It was good that I moved my trailing. Now this long signal here that I was hesitant on. Let's see what it's going to do. Someone said I should pick a direction and only take trades in that direction. And they might be right. Like right now it seems like shorts don't want to work as good as longs. So this short worked here, but you can see, we worked there too. I don't know. But you can see long seems to be the direction we're going. 15-minute chart shows the same nice bounce there on the 15. We'll see if this gives us that 15 as well. Oh, I'm glad you're able to recover, Matt. So we're almost at that 15 points. Oh, you know, I could be playing. I could have actually been playing this as smaller targets, smaller stops. I didn't really. I mean, this is really slow for the morning, I tell you. So in the evenings now, I'm looking for 7.5 points with a 7.5 point stop. And this would have worked here and here and here and here and here so far. Actually, I'm not sure about here. It might not have worked there. No, that would have stopped me out on that one. So that actually wouldn't have been good. A 10 by 10 would have worked. So right now everything's slow. Did not get to that 15 points so far. It's pulling back. Definitely not the. I mean, it's not a horrible morning, but slow, which is unusual for Monday because usually, after the weekend, everyone's raring to go. It's firing a short signal there, right into that EMA line. Went away. Away. Why do you stay? And there's the bounce. Crude trying to pop up. Finally. Crude desk opens in 15 minutes. Crude. Gold. And there's a burst up on NQ, so if that did end up reaching that 15 points. as we burst up by 15 on that candle out of the blue. So in typical Ox fashion, the last 1, 2, 3, 4 signals have worked. This one worked, and I took the one that didn't. So 5 out of the last 6 signals worked. I took the one that didn't. I swear. Cruncha. Everyone's so quiet this morning. Wake up. The weekend's over. And Q pulling back right away after that move up. 3 candles, 4 red candles back down to the line. Morning, Burl. How's it going? And short signal firing there. Now, do I want to take this? Probably not. Of course, it's probably going to prove me wrong, but this one failed. Let's see if this one bounces. We have these uptrending Bollingers on the downside here, so I'm not going to take this. Well, my weekends are basically the same as my weekdays, with more sleep. I just did some chart analysis, and I slept, and I watched some baseball. There's a double short signal now. It's trying to get my attention, but I'm still not going to take it, which means it'll work. Do anything fun and exciting, Burl, this weekend? Morning, Ace. How are you? Popping back up. This is what I was thinking might happen right here. Dude, bubble wrap, man. Bubble wrap. I swear. Okay, I just saw that email. I love the subject line. Uh, so great job, Ace. Are you just like enjoying going to the emergency room or bubble wrap? I think I said bubble wrap last time. Definitely the bubble wrap. This is why I don't go for runs. It's obviously dangerous. So, what do you have a splint, a cast, or wow, what it got to wait for it to heal, or is this going to require surgery, or Oh, fun. It's amazing how, fingers can be so problematic, and it could take so long and require so much. Good call on that short there. How much pain, Ace? At least for that. I'm going short here on MNQ. Hopefully it doesn't require surgery. Someone on the Phillies, my baseball team, did something with his finger, and he's out 10 to 12 weeks after having surgery on it. Ouch. Yep, this might be reversing on me too here. Let's see. I got in based off this short signal. I waited for it to come up and back down. I should have gotten in off of that candle instead of this candle though. So we'll see. Did this bounce on that EMA line? As usual, great job, Ace. Gold trying to come down here. So we're now less than half an hour away from the top of the from the bell. Yeah, not the top of the bell. The bell. The bell. We're just kind of hanging here now at this level, this 12,740 level. I swear I was here before, but we have been here before. Consolidating here. Go back here at that level. See if it gets through it. Let's see if it breaks on through to the other side. Nice move down. Nope, that's up, came down, popped right back up. Not giving me what I want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I just want a few points on NQ. I don't think that's too much to ask for. Is it too much to ask for? No. No, it's not. So Ace, do you still plan on running with this injury? Yes, I know it's not like you run on your hands, but Crude desk opened. I have Crude blocked by my chart here. What's Crude doing? Crude really didn't have much of a reaction to the Crude desk opening either. So just muted action today. I mean, we have some, but nothing to write home about. And this is coming back up to that EMA, SMA line, whatever it is. So, you know, I did this again where I said I wasn't going to go short, and then I went short. I probably shouldn't have went short. We'll see where this goes. Four-hour run? So are you like a marathoner? 4-hour run would open up new problems for me, like which casket to put me in. I think this is gonna come up and hit me. Let's see. Let's see if it bounces. Wow. That's it. That's wow. So not only are you dealing with the regular stuff, you're dealing with the lighter air as well. Interesting. Now, I like this reversal candle here, or you know, long wick up, indicating that we might be seeing selling pressure coming back down. It's back down to my entry point. Those Bollinger Bands have kind of closed in though, so we need to see if we can bend them. No, no. I mean, that's it's also I have great respect for athletes and all that. That's No reason to roll the eyes. I mean, it's really impressive. Wow. So it's continuing to stay right below that moving average while torturing me here. Yep. Stopped out. Nice big burst up there. And right back down. Came up, hit my stop. Watch this come back down here. Full stop out. Nice job, CBR. Yeah, boy. So, should not have went short. Told myself that last time it didn't work. 20 minutes to the bell. Okay, give me 1 sec. Ace, dude, don't worry about that at all. Dude, it's okay. Yeah, yeah, Ace, I can even joke about it, with the whole losing my leg thing, like when you go in, when you're in the hospital after, and you're getting moved around, they make you see all kinds of therapists, including, for some reason, just, I don't know why, but like a speech therapist, and I don't know, I think it's just to waste money, but I told her, I said, I'm probably going to be able to speak better now because I'll have one less foot to put in my mouth. Just cracked her up. That was a weird combination in one sentence there, Ace. So do I thank everyone for joining me again this morning. 15 minutes or so from the bell. If you're liking the content, I would appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. It really likes it. Probably stay flat now till the open. This long signal here is not going anywhere. I was ready to take it, but pulled back here, so glad I didn't. And there's a short signal in NQ out of the blue, and I wasn't ready. It's already down, so I'm not going to jump in there. But I did some interesting analysis over the weekend because, that's what I do on my weekends instead of going out and breaking my thumb. And I have a spreadsheet here somewhere. Where did I put that spreadsheet? There it is. So over the last 2 weeks, I did an analysis of signals that fire up half an hour or closer to the bell. And it's interesting. They all but one worked, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 different trades. 10 of them worked for at least 12 points. With the one that failed going back by 16 points. And one even, continued after the open for 100 points. So this is something else I'm watching now. It seems like signals that are close to the bell end up working. So let's watch where this short signal goes. So far, it really hasn't gone far, but we'll see. Give it our 15 points and see if it goes there. It kind of hit that third band and bounced back up, so Looks like that one wouldn't have worked. What about this long signal? Let's see what it does. Exciting and fun there, Burl. Well, maybe it will still come down. It just hit that line and bounced. Alright, no need to apologize, Burl, but next time I expect you to pull over and answer me immediately. No. Oh, again, this morning I just haven't played this right, but that's okay. You can see here, this is starting the minute I wake up. Now, I don't know why I didn't wake up and immediately enter a trade. I should have. No, I'm kidding. You know, this would have been a winner for 15. This would have been a winner for, well, this would have been a loser unless I was going for 7.5, which 7.5 would have worked, which is what I'm using in the evenings now. But 15 would have worked here, 15 would have worked here. 15 would have worked on that bounce there as well. This one failed. This one would have worked. Actually, I don't know if that short signal would have worked. I didn't draw it out. Oh no, this is the one that failed me. But not if, well, if I don't know. Why didn't I take that there? This is the one that, I don't know, I'm confused now. Either way, let's mark that at 15 and mark this as 15. And actually, that would have now worked. Interesting. That bites. That's right. This is the one I waited to get in on until here, and then it stopped me out. But taking this short signal here, 37, it's down 8 points. Let's see if it actually reaches a 15-point target before the bell. Awesome. Sounds like fun, Burl. So, off the desk opening, crude has come up here, a good 60 ticks. Natural gas has blown up, Wow, actually, it really has. 132 tick candle there. That's a $1,320 candle. Sneaky, sneaky natural gas. I have no musical talent, as you can tell by my singing every now and then. So 5 minutes until the bell. Time to remind everybody that each night I trade the Asia session on Sharevision. 7:45 Eastern time. So if you trade in the evenings or you just like to watch other people trade in the evenings, come over to Sharevision. Link is in the video description below, as well as posted by Nightbot every few minutes. Love to have you join me over there. I need 18 more people over there to get the full monetization out of Sharevision. So I'd love to have you follow me there, even if you don't tune in. Hey, Southside Playa. Amazon's flying off the stock split. Yeah, it is. People can actually afford it now. RJ, good morning. So we are about 2 minutes from the bell. We'll go over here to our 5 and 1 minute charts. Oh, already on 5 minutes. No wonder that chart looks so bad. I thought it was looking at a 15-minute chart. That's not as bad looking. How about that? Anyway, so we'll watch the open from the 5 and the 1. Horrible for me, Burl. CBR has a good one going. I have 21 different tests running, and then we're down from $4,000 to $915 today. So we're gonna let it run out this week, but probably back to the drawing board here. Don't be shy. Yeah, I always tip. Hey Coop, how you doing? What's a test? I missed something. Oh, yeah, my algos, yeah. Yeah, I would never run them without showing profitability. I mean, there's days that they're profitable, but I don't know, I gotta look to see what's going on. I mean, this was a choppy day. So, and all those tests run are big targets, 30-point targets. So, which is what the algo, oh, crap, there's the bell. I'm here talking, ding, 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 ding. And we pop up here 13 points. And new high, well, we just made a new high today back there. So the high today is 12,766. We're trying to get up there. 20 points. Hey, Gary Wall. I wasn't paying attention. ES pulling back. ES down by 2. Long signals firing on. NQ on the 1 minute. Big move up here. New high of the day. 27.5. Now 30, 35. Do we hear 40? Do I hear 40? Nope. Yes, there's 40, there's 40, 42, 43. Can I get 45, 45, 45, 45? Going once, going twice. Oh, sorry. So we're up about, pull back now down to 32, up 3 on ES. Oh, no, not a dump of not a hog. Oh, yeah, big dump. Wow, that's a huge candle. I'll get back to NQ here in a minute. I'm not sure how many ticks that is. About 40 ticks. Quite the dump. Back to NQ and ES. About still hanging there about 30, although we just went red on the ES. I love how many people are now watching lead hogs because of me. So this is unusual here. We have a long signal on NQ and short signal on ES on the 5-minute charts. Both the 1-minute charts are showing short. Oh wow, look at that candle now, the 5-minute candle on NQ. It was as high as 44 points. It's now only 10. Big pullback there. So about a minute and 15 seconds on this first opening 5-minute candle. And the market still has no idea where it wants to go at this point. You can see here in the 5-minute, it burst through that fourth standard deviation band and then came down. He has hit that fourth standard deviation band on the downside and reversed. So definitely, and now we're red. So with we went red with like 5 seconds. Oh no, finished green. We finished that candle. That is one heck of a candle there on that 5-minute chart. We're up by 1 point on that first 5 minutes. Let's see what everything else is doing. So you can see here how it just hit that top band and just faded after that first minute. Boop, 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 boop. Gold is not really doing anything exciting. Crude's still coming up. It's been a very nice move up on crude, over a full point since this long signal back here. ES just looks ugly. Don't tell it I said that. Copper trying to come up. Ooh, Russell falling. UltraBond, beautiful move up. Natural gas continues to rise. All rise. Hogs, new 5-minute candle there, showing a little bit green. Well outside that Bollinger Band there. Bitcoin falling. Ooh, Amazon fell at the bell. That explains part of this weirdness on NQ and ES. So I should have took that short signal. You see here, definitely should have took that short signal, which is another thing I've been tracking. Oh, great, now I got hiccups. Gold, sending a short. It's been rangy since it came down from that high. Said I was gonna focus on NQ today, but I missed that NQ signal, which would have been brilliant. Look at that move down, 35 points. Bounce there. Bounce some gold as well. Oh, and now I missed the gold move as well, maybe. I can't decide. So I jumped in on gold. Let's see where it takes me. Take me home, country roads. $6.16. Ooh, gold is really jumpy here. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Did not mean to have the share thing up there. That's what I meant to hit. There's the gold chart. A little bit of a bounce in NQ here. Which makes me nervous because NQ and gold seem to be traveling in the same lane right now. NQ's continuing to head down here. First broke 12,700. Gold's hemming and hauling. Low of this move so far has been 1853.4 and 1853.7. Yep. Another bounce on NQ. Gold's trying. There we go. Come on. There we go. That's a beautiful red candle. Oh man, really? All the way back up. Wow. Should have taken it off. Still trying to come down. NQ back up to its EMA line, sending a long signal there. Gold's trying to follow suit. Taking gold off the table there. $70 win, 7 ticks. 6 ticks, figures. So $60 win, I'll take it. Long signal firing on NQ. Oh, now down $83 on the day. Not bad, not bad. So far this long signal has not worked. Short signal would have worked. Went down 42 to 92, so it went down 50 points off that signal. The silence with not having TICKSTRIKE running is interesting. It takes a while to get used to not hearing anything in my headphones. Possible bounce here, trying to bounce on that EMA line. See what other, we have 1 minute, so let's see what the agriculture is doing. So it looks like soybeans is coming down, soybean oil is trying to short. Meal is sending along, but that's showing short actually. And corn is indecisive as always. And wheat wants to go higher. So I'll watch that. I've been trying to watch agriculture. Definitely a short signal there on gold on the way down. Let me guess, I got out too early on gold. Still hemming around where I got out at. So first 15-minute candle, well, this is back, still 5. Let's look at a 15 and see what it shows. 15, you can see it went from band to band, basically. And we're definitely looking bearish. The 15-minute chart had the SMA line, or EMA line, I forget which one I have here. EMA. Switching mostly over to EMAs now instead of SMAs. Is showing short. It's come down 17 points, so it's come down pretty fast. Yep, look at that. So that long signal there, I was right not to take it. I was right to question it. It questioned me questioning it, but I was right to question it. Yeah, follow that logic. Now it's trying to send a short signal. It wants to go to RJ's 616, maybe. Yep, a little bounce here again. Looks like the next short signal fire about 706. Hogs still coming down. I'm gonna by the end of the year we're gonna end up with everybody just trading hogs. There's the short signal trying to fire. Got 7 seconds on this candle. We're gonna take this short. We're in. You know, if I could find there. There we go. Let's see if we continue down. 15-point stop. Oh crap! Here it comes. Looks like 15 points isn't going to be enough today for stops. Pressure. Come on. Come on, sellers. Beat that down. Beat down. Beat down. Break 700. Maybe I should have waited to get into a broke 700. I got in right at 700. There we go. There we go. Maybe. Come on. Show me your shorts. Wait, that did not sound right. There we go. That's a nice move down. Come on. You're almost at my target. 4 will cash out at There we go. Now we're trailing with 1. It's a 15-point trail. It's more just in case of a quick flash back up. I'm more or less managing this trade, trying to get as much out of it as I can. Oop, wow. Looks like it's going to take me out already, though. Yep, we're out. So bounce there on 73. That was a winner. Check to see how much you're in a minute. We're at $55 now. We were down 43, so. No, we were down 83. So it was a $138 win. No, I just made that wrong. $138 win. So we're at $55 now. Again, that's my love-hate relationship with micros. If I just done 1 mini, I would have got $300. Because I got 15 points. You got 30, RJ? Nice. Second winner in a row. It's coming back down. So this is my love-hate relationship with, again, trailing stops. Because if I just move the stop to break even instead of any type of thing above, I would still be in that trade with that last one. Nice. So you got in 20 points before I did. Soybean, we're back. Okay. So quick internet issue, I think. Let's see if we're back. Still swirling on my phone. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Hey, John, how you doing? Hey, Dan. Cool. I had a page not load, and then I monitor the stream on my phone, and I saw swirling circles, so I figured we were having a slight internet issue because Comcast was sucking earlier this morning. Great job, John. So we're doing this curling thing. Down, curl up, rise up. I was wondering who Dan was that I didn't recognize but seemed to know me so well, so thank you, Linux. Might want to might want to see a therapist about that split personality thing. Kind of something long here. I don't know if I trust that. So crude came back down. And that long signal went away. So I think RJ said he's not going to take any human growth hormone. Eventually I'm going to run out of those jokes about shorts. You're all waiting for that day. I'm just a little silly goofy. And my condolences, RJ. But yeah, I realize my jokes really aren't that great, but hey. Keeps people on their toes. Yeah. Well, I will. Trust me. And the occasional breaking into song. And Q again trying to come up and wave at RJ saying, hey, I want to go this way. Double long signal there. Big 31 point candle. It says, hey RJ, I'm in the 740s now. And Ox says, I don't know what I want to do here. Big candle up. High is 785. High of the day. And I'm just going to sit here and watch it. Gold sending a short signal there again. Yep, I should have taken that. Barely any pullback on that, and it's up almost 30 points. So now NQ's like, hey, you're an idiot. I really hate that because I thought NQ had more manners than that. So we just hit a new high of the day. Came up almost 40 points off of that long signal. Because of course it did. Barely touched a new high. Consolidating a bit, run to that high now. ES hit a new high. Oh yeah, ES, I forgot to adjust that from the open. Oh no, it made a new high on this candle. Duh. Yep, continuing to head up toward 12,800. Yeah, look at Amazon's recovery from that sell-off at the open, back up big. So those Bitcoin hogs is still coming down. Slowed down a bit here. Hanging between 12,790 and 12,798 right now. Pulling back just a bit. And now above 800. So a little bit of a pullback, like a rubber band. Pushed it up over ES 4167. ACBR. It's getting close to that 4200 target you talked about. Crude oil. What's crude doing? Crude pulled back, big time pullback to the point it's now sending us a short signal on the 15. Glad I didn't take it though, because so far it's green. Green. Wow, look at natural gas just totally explode. Hanging right around 12,800 now on the NQ. 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 I don't know why I keep saying NQ. Everything's gotten kind of quiet. It's an interesting candle there on the Russell. That the way the 15 looks like? No. Well, that's the 15 on. That was definitely a reversal candle there. See if I've been paying attention to that. So let's look at this 15-minute chart on NQ. You know, this is the opening candle. It kind of went band to band, so that really didn't tell us anything. Although we did finish above this SMA line, or EMA line. I'm sorry, EMA. But then this candle hit the fourth band and bounced all the way back up and ended green. This is an excellent sign of a continuation up. This would have been an excellent candle to enter in, just like this one back here. These look better without the bands. Let me take the bands off. You know, that looks like a beautiful, candle there to enter in. And then this one did as well. Actually, it looked better on the 5-minute, but either way. So here we watch and wait. I rock here in my recliner. Yes, I sit in a recliner at my computer. A rocker recliner. No desk chair for me. Rocker recliner. Gold trying to come back down after it bounced off that line. Big, Pretty decent pullback here by about 30 some points here on NQ down to its SMA EMA line. Looking for another opportunity. We have about 50 or so minutes left on the stream. Awesome, CBR. Let us know how that runs. Very boring the last 10 minutes or so here. Burl, any video of your band online that we could see? So agriculture, watch, let's check out our 15-minute charts. See this short signal here? This has been beautiful. See, this would have went it's like 65 ticks. Is that right? 65 ticks. Ah. I can never remember how much these tick values are. $6 a tick, so that's a $360 move. Now, corn has been ugly. But both these soybean and oil futures have been good. I'm guessing I'm older than you are, Ace. Burl, it's not going to let you post the link. If you can Discord it to me at some point, I can post it. But it only, YouTube blocks all links unless it comes from a mod or an admin. Oh, you got it. I didn't see it. How did you get it? Oh, you got the. Never mind. You got his joke. Never mind. Now I'm getting confused. Oh, short signal here. Ooh, look, something shiny. Just yeah, Burl. Yeah, YouTube blocks all links. It's kind of why I made Matt a mod because he would post useful links. Plus the fact that he helps out with the spammers. Yeah, I figured that one out, Ace. It took me a second. Three things going at once had my mind smoking. You know, the ears smoke coming out of my ears, so it's started mixing up what we were talking about. So, what are we all doing here? Oh yeah, that's right, trading. And there's Mr. Burl on Discord. Burl's band. Link 1. Burl's band. Link 2. There's the two links from Burl. Burl, I'll have to tell you which one's which. You haven't talked about making breakfast lately. I thought maybe you don't make breakfast in the summer. Oh, wait, you haven't been making breakfast because of your fingers, haven't you? Well, we're trying to entertain you with videos here, RJ. But yeah, this is a very slow market. I mean, maybe we're starting to end. I mean, you guys probably know better than I am. How slow does it get in the summer? I did trade last summer, but I had nothing to compare it to. What are hogs doing? Hogs are going straight, which is good because I hate cricket hogs. So look at this. Let's see. So off the open, we could have got 57 ticks on the hogs. That'd been $570. Sideway hog. Oh, that's an interesting idea, Matt. Hey, Matt, did you hear that Apex has a funding partner? And Q sending that second short signal here. Nope. Kept me in the dark, Matt. Now I gotta question our friendship. Actually, Matt, I really like that rule, that idea. I really do. I mean, that it gets you to start over. It keeps you as a probably keeps you as a customer to give it another shot without actually just allowing you to just kind of where you still have to earn it again. Wow, I mean, this is just really strange, especially for a Monday. I mean, this just this looks like I'm trading at 9 o'clock at night instead of 9 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock for all you Eastern people. Cool. Seems like you're constantly getting a couple points here and there off of that CBR. Ace now has a wrench. because I didn't want him to offer to sleep with me again. Like what questions, CBR? Remember, Ace, with great power comes great responsibility. And Q, sending a long signal here. High was 12,800. I'm sorry, 12,810. We're at 12,787. I don't know. Do I take it? Do I take it? Do I take it? I did not. Lulu's videos sometimes make my skin crawl, so I kind of stopped watching Lulu's videos. Uh, they have some weird crap. At least from their early days. I haven't really watched anything recently. But some of that whole uh, ranching stuff seems weird. It does for me as well, CBR. I don't think there's any way to prevent that. Matt, on if you're running a strategy on Ninja Trader, is there any? He says if he does a trade himself, it turns off the strat. I assume that's by design, and there's no way to prevent that. Matt is my strat guru. uh, that was great, Linux. I love that. Uh, Long 15-point candle here, popping up and pulling right back. Can't really break this range. Need to really see it get above this previous high of 810. Although it's 20 points until then, so I don't know. Be a nice move up, but yet I don't trust this. You can see it keeps getting a get up to 795, 794, 794, 796. I can't break. So Matt, I just shared that on in the earned it about the Apex idea. I just shared that in the mod area on the um, Earn to Trade Discord, and CFT's all like, "Wow, you're more up to date on everything than I am." So I actually scooped CFT on that one. So thank you. It's unusual that I scoop CFT. Oh yeah, I mean I posted that that it's a thought that it wasn't in place yet. But I post stuff there because I actually like that idea. So, and I like to put ideas into Earn a Trade's head because they do listen to me at times. So I like to, an idea comes up that I like, I share it because I want them to possibly consider it. So I will expand on that once I'm done with the stream there, and then Gabs will probably at least throw the idea up to the higher ups. Well, well, see, I'm sort of a pain in the butt, because I keep pointing out all the issues, and they get sometimes things get changed. Like some of the help articles have gotten updated because of me. I'm like, this needs to change, or this isn't clear enough, or this is just wrong. But when they add it where you can look up the live commissions, that was thanks to me. Like, because I was gonna actually just do a video about the live commissions, what they are. So we are kind of creeping up here, right to 800-ish. Ish. So, again, one of the things I want to start looking at, because if I start concentrating more on NQ, you see how this came and bounced up. Could have got a quick scalp of 10 points there. Same here. Bounced off that SMA line, green candle up. This was an interesting candle as well, although it didn't really work the way I thought it might. I mean, we did come up, but obviously it took a few minutes. No real opportunities right now. We have like nothing fired, gold fired, of course, because I just said that, but not really anything here I'm interested in right now. Again, let's look at our 15-minute charts. Nothing really firing there. And came down nicely. Nice move down there. British pound, not so much. Euro came down nicely as well. Canadian dollar. Hey, Linux, Canadian dollar is your favorite, isn't it? Up. And the New Zealand dollar coming down. Oh, wait, what's going on? That's interesting. See, here in NQ we're kind of stagnant, but you see here the Dow is falling. So, guys, a lot of you follow Canadian Futures Trader, of course, and I know a lot of you also check out Rod Casilli, Futures Fanatic. Later on today, CFT will be doing another. Will be releasing another video in his interview series. He has spent Saturday interviewing Rod. So two futures gurus. I shouldn't say gurus. Gurus isn't the right word. CFT would hate me if I say guru. But two big futures YouTubers, put it that way, um, talking and supposedly a great interview. At CFT's longest interview yet. He says it should be up in about an hour or so. He's going through it one last time to make sure there's no editing errors or anything like that. Yeah, I like Rod. I mean, Rod's obviously been in this business a long time. See now, this is another possible candle. Looks like it might got below that SMA line, green candle. Let's see if it pops up here. See, it's already popped up 5 points. Excuse me 1 second. Holy crap. I am back. See now, so if I have played this, it's going almost 15 points. Now it didn't go 15, but again, that's a that is a candle that I need to start taking notice of. Just like there. So we have about 20 minutes left on the stream. I do want to thank everyone for joining me today. Not a lot of opportunity. Well, I mean, some missed opportunities as usual. I'm going to get better at this. I think this week you're going to see me mostly focusing on NQ and seeing if focusing on one or two assets might be more beneficial. I'm still working on the whole 15-minute thing. But I think we can do this. You know, start getting better at jumping in, not jumping in, but getting in off of good candles plus the signals. Continuing on. By the way, again, if you're enjoying this content, if you enjoy the streams, I would really appreciate hitting that like button. Trying to continue the growth. We're at 607 subscribers, so thank you to the new subscribers today. So it went up 2. Still trying for that push to 1,000. See if it tells me who those new subscribers are. Danny S35, if you're still here, thank you for subscribing. Or Danny's or 35, however you say that. Oh, big rejection here finally on NQ. By big, 17 points followed by 9. That's 26 or 30 down, bouncing on those uptrending bands. So I'm still not comfortable taking this short here. We're still in this range. It's a weird range. We got down to 51 over here. We've been as high as 802. Thank you, Coop. Been trying. I need to put out more videos that aren't streams. Just see the bounce off that band back up. So we'll see if this comes back down. My 10-10 strat CBR. The one I use for news. So here we are trying to pop back up now. So we came down and then back up. That was a 16-point candle. And back down. So we're still totally 100% indecisive. Yeah, CBR, Vincent Nieves, who used to be a regular, regular on the stream here, then just appeared. He started calling it the Heart Thumper. So I've kind of kept the name in honor of him. I don't know what ever happened to him. Coop, it's not that I don't want to produce videos or have any. I don't have ideas for videos. I have like different ideas. It's finding the time. Um, on the weekends is where because I'm between the evenings and the morning streams. I'm streaming 7 hours a day, and then I gotta still earn money during between those times. So it's then on the weekends, and it's more trying to find the motivation. So I have a lot of ideas. I have my earn the trade tips and tricks series that I started. That is 2 videos. Um, Eventually, when I get more consistent, I would like to do where I would like to do like a quick 5 or 10 minute video each day, just going over daily recap. I would love to find someone that does video editing and works for free. No, eventually, hopefully I can get rid of the daily work and soon and start concentrating on more channel stuff. Setting a long signal here again. People have been asking me for months now for a video on the strategy I use. I haven't gotten to that either. I got it half done. And the other issue is that I hate the sound of my own voice. It's like nails on a chalkboard. So like editing my own videos really sucks. Having to listen to myself. So let's look at this again. Again, we're talking about wicks down below the SMA line. This would have went up. Actually, it might have went up a full 15 if you had gotten every tick. Yeah, it would have if you got every tick. But I mean, doing something like this, shoot for a 5 or 10 point scalp. Here again, we have this wick down and then this 15-point candle up. That was a good reversal. Now we're looking at another one here. This one only went up 8 points. We'll see what else it does. But go for quick $100 scalps on regular NQ, and those add up. Yeah, right now, what I find in CBR is with automated strats is right now is where you start getting chopped up because we're just in this funky range. Kind of looks like a mosquito with its proboscis. Bet you didn't expect me to come out with that big word today. It's trying to send out another long signal. We are back above, well, right at 800. So I need to check something here. We're at 800. That really wasn't a resistance area back here, though it did pop back up on that candle to 808. So that's kind of interesting. So you see it struggled to get through this area on Friday, or it came down and tried one last time. This is where it bopped. Yeah. And on Thursday, no, Wednesday, when it came up, that was 900. Never mind. Burl going long. Market runs away from Burl and comes down. 17-point candle down here on NQ. Eventually one of these is going to work. Just I have no idea which one. Although this is bending bands down. This one might be the one. I don't want to go with 5. I'm going to go with 2. It's against my recent trading plan, but I don't. There we go. See what happens here. On this short. Obviously, we didn't break any resistance, but our support. But eventually, it's going to break one way or the other, right? Small risk, 60 bucks. If I lose, then I'll end up being down on the day a few bucks. Yep. Bouncing. $66 is the first support that it needs to break. I don't think it's going to do it. We'll see. Yep, there's a second short. ES sending that second short. 66 is where I said we need to break, and that's right there now. It's dipped below it, but hasn't sustained. candle, coming back up toward my entry, back up to, yep, back up to my entry. Slow as this morning has been, I might be in this trade for 2 hours. It's like a magnet to my entry point right now. Trying again. This will be our last trade of the day. It's back at that 66 area and bouncing again. Again, this is my love-hate relationship with micros. If I had gone with the mini, I could have just set an order, a take profit order there at 66 and gotten about 140 bucks off this trade. Now it's trying to pop back up. Yep, it's gonna stop me out. We're back to white on the SMA. I'm sorry, EMA. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I do think that the trading gods are gonna smite me. Yep, here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, got stop dot. Oh, nice. Nice, bro. Good luck with that. I understand that wanting that buffer. Definitely. Malls are all down. Okay, so we end down slightly on the day as of right now. I don't know if I'll take any more trades. I'm down $5. Wow, $5. So I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Remember, I'm back on Sharevision this evening, 7:45 Eastern. Trade the Asia session for 2 or 3 hours. 2 hours if it's boring, 3 hours if it's exciting. Somewhere in there. And then, of course, back here tomorrow morning and every morning, 7:30 Eastern. I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'll love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on Sharevision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r/oxmarkettrading. Have a great